Ah, no! There we go. Hi, everybody. Hello. Welcome to It's a Long Story. Place we roll dice. We tell stories. and we create some freaking magic. We are here with all of the Wreckless. Fossis will be joining us a little bit later on. But yeah, for everybody that is here in the Wreckless, everybody take a look at your camera, wave and say happy old howdy.
Happy old howdy.
Happy old howdy.
Great. Now, if everybody could take a look at your camera.
Hold on. I don't think I heard somebody.
Hold on. I got you. I got the joke. Let me do my joke first, then you do your bit. Okay, now everybody look at your camera, wave, and say, Nav, is that better?
Nav, is that
Nav,
better?
is that better?
Is that better?
I love and hate all of you. No, it's not. We're in March. We're at the end of March, guys. We're halfway through the year. 2026 is almost over. Please.
We took out all the
I
the
have
new.
less life to go than I have already done. So if you could not say that it's almost over yet.
God.
And technically,
Alright,
we're not halfway through the year. That's in June. We're only on March.
Well, Jack setting the precedent for tonight. Thank you, Jack. For those that have no idea what this is. Hi, we're a D&D live stream.
Good luck.
That runs every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, having 5 parties, living, existing, and breathing in the same homebrew world. It's the same world. The beautiful world of Astera. So, welcome. Announcements. A couple here, actually. One, we are still looking for a new player for the Brasslight. We have some interviews sort of set up for this week, but Kiki will be jumping off because of mostly work-related stuff. But Kiki will still be on for Unearthed Third Kingdom, so don't you worry about that. So we're looking for a new player. So if you're interested in joining in our Steampunk Thursday campaign, and you're at least relatively familiar with D&D, you should reach out to us. You can do so a number of different ways, but the probably the best way is to send me a message on Start Playing. What is Start Playing? I'm glad you asked. Start Playing is an awesome and beautiful site. That is how most of us all kind of got together on. Especially if you are looking to play some online D&D games. It sounds like they're a sponsor. They're not. Not in the traditional sense. In a weird way, I guess I am paid. I wouldn't even say I'm paid by them. I'm paid through them. By you guys. But yeah, it's awesome. Dang it. Forget it. It is startplaying.game/GM/ it's a long story. Check it. It is in the video description below if you're watching on YouTube. But you can reach out to me on that, or in the various social media platforms that are right down there that I'll mention again a little bit later. So yeah, Thursday nights, check it out. So there's that. Also, we have a little bit of a weird week this week. It's a shorter Astera week. We will be off both Thursday and Friday this week. Thursday just because we have a couple people off, and then Friday because it's my wife's birthday, and we're going to be doing something cool.
Woohoo, happy early birthday.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Miranda. And Easter, because it's Easter on her birthday. Sorry, guys.
Sunday's Easter.
It's Good Friday. It's the same thing, technically.
Yeah, I feel you.
I will say, like,
Listen.
a thought went... I want to just talk about how stupid I am for a second. A thought did cross my mind of like, wait, is Easter in Great Britain on Friday?
Yeah, they're like a day ahead.
I thought Constantine was like closer towards your area, and that's the
wait.
guy that kind of made everything work into specific holidays. Check your history books, friends. All right.
Yeah, guys, I
Weird
missed
soapbox.
Pancake Day. That's so sad. Anyway, moving on.
Pancake Day. No idea. No clue. Is that a You're
Do you know
right.
the
No,
British
Dan,
thing?
you're right.
Let's
Now,
get
please
a
explain.
history of
I
that.
mean, we have to ask: is a pancake even a pancake?
I was gonna move on, but
That's also a great question.
Just a cake in a pan.
Right. It could be a
what's
cake
Pancake
in a
Day?
pan.
What is?
It's essentially Shrove Tuesday, and we have pancakes on Shrove Tuesday, also known as Pancake Day. What do you mean is a pancake, not a cake? Like a cake? Oh, I see what you mean. Well,
It's just a cake that hasn't risen.
Oh, nice.
You could be
I get
talking
it.
about pancakes, and they're
I get
the
it.
square, you know.
yeah,
little
but then what about
dents in 'em.
Japanese like souffle pancakes? Because they rise, so do they not
Oh,
count
yeah.
as pancakes?
Yeah, joke ruin. Take that.
That's
Yeah,
a
there
There's
you go.
Japanese pancakes.
All right. Fine
Wait,
curry.
wait.
Somebody tell me what a curry is.
What a curry.
Wait,
Thing you
what?
put with rice?
Rob, you don't know what a curry is?
Japanese curry, Jamaican curry, British curry,
Yeah.
Indian curry.
Indian curry.
Oh, okay.
curry.
So like
Everybody.
which curry? Okay,
Yeah.
okay, gotcha.
What's a curry?
Flavor.
I'm
To answer your question.
I'm lost, and my job is to not be. So I'm sure the viewer is as well. So let's move on. So shorter week this week for our campaigns. We will not be having a game on Thursday or Friday, but we will miss you, and we will see you all next week. Moving on, talking about our sponsor of the year, which is Lorify. Lorify, awesome, beautiful resource. Love it. Been using it since we've had it on the channel since December, but it's been on since August. Or I've been using it since August. It's an awesome and useful tool. What is it? Oh, I'm so glad you asked. It is a note-taking tool that takes the notes for you. For your sorry butts. If you are taking any sort of recorded session, whether that is in person or like this on lines, you can take that session, plug it into, go to lorify.ai, set up a transcription service, and then basically plug that recorded session in, and bam, you get a beautiful, nice, crisp, so good session summary. That has everything in it that you need as a kind of like generalized sort of summary, which I like a lot more for my ADHD brain, because my brain will get very lost, very. Sorry. Speaking of ADHD, I just went to the comments and I said, "Where am I?" I assume, yeah. You know what, J. Ritchie?
It's a fair question.
Question. You're here.
ADHD.
And when you're here, your family. That is. Back to Lorify. Oh my God. Oh,
We're in for it.
we're in for it.
Yeah, this is what's kicking off.
Usually, I will say this. Usually, if I'm as lost in the announcement stuff, it's because of the things that I have planned in the session. So, just saying. But yeah, Lorify, awesome, useful service. So it has the generalized sort of summary that'll be shot out in a matter of 2 to 3 minutes. They're working on making a more enhanced version as well, which is one of the things I love about the companies. They continue to sort of improve upon their own stuff. But you can click into specifics on there to be able to get the combat turns and what happened, who went down, how much HP someone lost. You can go into the NPCs and locations that your DM might have just spouted out matter-of-factly, or it might be the most important NPC to your entire campaign, and you need to know their name. There it is. It's there for you. Also some session quotes and some fun little sort of stuff of how chaotic was the party. It's awesome. It's useful. You should check it out. So go to lorify.ai to find out more information and sign up. I believe there's still a free trial going on that. It's awesome. Jordan, team, thank you guys so much. We love you. Endo story.
I think we had hit maybe a record for us. What was it? 65% chaos goblin meter last week. So,
Ooh.
yeah,
Mhm.
it's pretty good. I'm not going to say it was entirely Horace's fault, but he was involved as
good
well.
chunk
as
of
Frosty,
it.
who was in here. So,
Oh, the percentage was his.
so let's see if we break that.
Yeah,
Hopefully not.
Beautiful.
I don't know. We'll see.
we found.
I
our
do
new
think-
Zed.
Not to downplay at all. 60% is very chaotic. I'm trying to remember which group. One of the groups was in the 90s. A couple.
I swear it was
couple months
UA.
ago. That sounds right.
I think UA got 100 or
100.
something. I saw it. I went, damn.
Did
Yeah.
anybody get a bingo yet?
I don't think
we
anyone's
haven't.
got a
Yes.
bingo yet.
No,
I
they
think
have.
it's been a
Yes.
bingo.
Yes, I think. Oh man, if no one knows, it might have been Mongoose Crew, but I did see a bingo once. It just said bingo. They didn't get any sort of prize. I did get money off. No, I didn't. No, I'm just kidding. It's a joke. That's a horrible joke. No, that's not.
See, there's more
Every time you guys get a
glorified
session
than we
bingo,
know.
the DM gets $5. No, that's not true. But yeah, Lorify. It's awesome. Check it out. That is it for that. So before we jump into tonight's session, I do have a couple other things I need to kind of grab and sort out. But also on top of that, we need to get a recap of where we left off with the party. So Nav, please take it away.
You know, how fortunate we all just mentioned Lorify because my opening session notes do begin with talking about Lorify. You know the great thing about Lorify, guys? It gives you a visual chaos meter, and it does a very nice gradient of a color change if you're an agent of chaos. The Wreckless last week got 65% of pure chaos energy radiating from the table. But anyways, are you ready, kids? Aye, Captain, because no one else filled in. Thanks, guys. Last time on the
Sorry,
Wreckless...
aye, Captain.
Thank you.
Happy
Sorry.
old howdy. Let's do it.
Anyway, we are still in a 3-party split. Let's see what's going on the other side of the world in Abravar. Everything was on fire. Is on fire? Car is still searching on how to get the hell out of there. Good luck, buddy. So looking for a lot of books on teleportation, specifically the teleportation circle, but something does catch Lars and Car's eye. Yes, the remains of the clockwork beetles in the library, the metal undead, which leads to a very interesting, I don't know if you call conversation, but at least like an observation on death, constructs, and warforges. But Car blink twice if you need help to get out. Jack is just like, please help me. We're trying, bud. We're getting a ship to you as soon as possible. But speaking of help, Tressa and Warren provide them with books. We love reading, but they refuse access to the restricted section. Literally, just say you're shady. It's saying you're shady without saying you're shady, because what are you hiding? Why is there a restricted section? And also, what do you mean it's going to take you like 800 years to get a new architect if she doesn't return? Helisa's been gone for like, I think like 100 days. Is anyone concerned? Is anyone bothered? Nah, she's fine. I promise you guys, she's out on sabbatical. I don't think she is, but anyway. Car, being Car, successfully uses a mage hand to hit one of the internal unlock buttons to the restricted section because the boy wants knowledge. He's like, I'm not leaving without something. You're all a little weird because you're all a little undead and I don't see a soul, and that's a whole nother thing. Lars and Kobama were chilling, and they're being bros, gym buddies, gotta get those gains, and I love them very much. But we move to where combat isn't happening, thank God, with Riaris and Kaelinor, who share story time at the campfire with dwarf wizard Ruvere, who is the greatest wizard of all time. I'm sorry, Gandalf, I do love you still. Who recounts the tragic love story of Makona Blackstone, which led to not led to the corruption of the Mountain Kingdom Nagdarul, but okay. Kind of, but not really. But things were corrupted and people started going a little haywire. But here's the question for the party. Would you rather go to the surface with your love and supposedly turn on your people because you crave something different? Or would you stay behind and try to find a cure to a sickness? Is it better to have loved and lost or sacrifice yourself to your duty? Burden of duty or choice to leave? A moral pondery. I know I look forward to hearing all your answers. Or I don't know, we could vote. Raise hand for burden of duty.
As opposed to love and
Wow.
lost? Wait, are you?
To
is this a four-way?
leaving. Or like leaving. Or leaving.
What?
Essentially, I
What's-
wanted to do this as a no. It's a get wrecked
I
to
wanna
Riaris. Okay. What would you do, Joe?
What
Would you-
the opposite of whatever Dan chose.
So with me, yay! I just like to make Dan's life hell, is what we're assuming. Anyway, Riaris and Kay, of course, take opposing sides of the argument. Dan, thanks, love you, bud. Anyway, go back and watch the session because the tech gods decided to choose Joe as their sacrifice. But don't worry, everyone. I think I appeased them. Today's lamb, a sacrificial lamb, is a secret. And speaking of secrets, Riaris spills more secrets about his homeland and how he was on the outside, always looking in, wondering if he'll be more than he's always been. Okay, the last part's not true, but 10 points if you know where that line is from and which musical it's from. Anyway, he was kind of protecting the people, being his own watcher, not kind of being able to interact with his community. Did you know he was engaged? Yeah, that's news. Considering his homeland is very under wraps, but he does tell Kay about students from Ariskar who once went under the mountain to collect supplies from the Mother of the Mountain. Typical wizards. And Riaris saw them. They were students from a magical school, essentially some pompous-ass kids. Speaking of those kids, we pan to one of those kids' fathers. Hi, Faustus, who isn't here at the minute, but hi, Clinton for later, who's with Ogre Harrison Marquand under said mountain, engaging in a high-stakes escape from the Mother of the Mountain, a massive cave wyvern. It's got all the action of a hit 90s blockbuster, The Mummy. Now, it could be whimsical and fun like The Adventures of Robin Hood, but no, Joe likes to torture us. Because Ogre finds a bloody handprint on the wall. Surely it's safe. That person must have found a way out. There are traps. More gunpowder than Guy Fawkes could ever dream of. Perhaps his plan would have been successful if he had these 4 people. There is an attempt at a sleep spell, but the powder game is so strong as things blow up. The session ends on a cliffhanger as Horace is blasted by a trap, left prone in the darkness as the wounded wyvern closes him for the kill, which, hey God, it's your boy. Would you mind not doing that? We just got our wizard, and we need him, but like everyone's favorite anime, it is to be continued. However, guys, I'm hoping we do get a full bingo this week. Listen, last week we had door drama, a natural 20, making Joe sigh, a natural 1, a critical failure, splitting the party, and I have a plan. So all we need is Can I Eat It, Loot Goblin, out of spell slots, which most of us are kind of there, burning things, and near TPK, which might be happening. I don't know. Okay, maybe not that one, I hope. Adopt a pet and a snack break, which we should always have snack break, because if you didn't see it, we had a whole snack show and tell the other day. That is recap. Boom.
My favorite part is the ending. That is recap. Beautiful. Awesome. Thank you, Nav. I appreciate it. Also, I should let you guys know, just the bingo card changes every session. So
I think you may have
luck.
messed with Lorify that you said everything in the recap, though. So if we get a blackout, it's because of that.
It's probably gonna be forward well. Well played.
Listen.
Well played.
Oh, that's a good point. You are literally saying what they're marking down. Yeah, that's a good point.
Easiest $5 of Joe's life.
Like,
Dollar bills.
Now I
And
have to
because
go
of
in
that-
and just cut the recording up to take that part out, just to be accurate, which I won't do. So sorry.
because we did that and we
We
got the
found the
bingo,
loophole.
we should get a prize, right, guys? And I think it's not to get Horace killed. I'm just saying. If no one saw the session
see.
image, what do you?
Fine.
I am 100% serious. We will see.
I know,
Joe needs a sacrifice.
but I already
It's not- guys.
sacrificed.
My job is just to facilitate. That's it. I
believe
am
in
not
Horace.
trying to kill Horace. The creature that I created is
He winked. I seen it.
totally different.
He winked with
I
both
did not
eyes.
wink. I did not wink.
I believe in Horace to get
Um,
out safe and sound.
I did not wage war. My army did.
That's right.
We're
Aaron
coming
did.
for you, bud. We're coming for you.
So it's not, it's not my fault. Cool. Awesome. Anything else to add? Now, please take that point of inspiration. Well deserved. I did. Hey, Sleepy Cat. I did not wink.
Yeah.
I did not wink.
Both eyes. Tell him.
Look, you guys. On a entirely different note, you guys want to see this weird talent that I have? Right? The I think it's called the baby doll wink. Ready? Here we go. Pretty cool, huh?
I see what.
Okay, you have to stop.
Might be
now.
the coolest thing I can do. Might be the coolest thing that I
How
can
is it
do.
you're only showing us this now? I feel like this should have been like
What?
session 1.
Because
Wow.
there has been many times when younger Joe thought that was pretty weird and cool that I could do that, to pure silence from the kids that I showed. And then
If
I
we
was
get
like,
enough viewers and followers, he'll
cool,
do
got it.
for
Yeah,
one
maybe
whole
keep
game.
that part a little bit more inside, Joe.
But when he has your lives in his hands,
Which is why my job is to get. I am currently looking at Rob as one of those kids who didn't think it was cool.
The tables have turned.
Rob, did you think it was cool?
amazing. Actually.
See, that's so
Too late.
sincere.
It's too late. All right, you guys want to play some D&D?
Yes. Yes.
Let's go.
Let's do it. So, when you are casting certain spells that require your arcane knowledge, it is important to be able to remember that you are... Horus!
This has to be the most boring spell that
I-
you could teach.
Look, you begged me to teach you outside today on the beach. So did I oblige you?
I imagined it would be something a little more useful than this.
All magic is useful. It could save your life someday.
All
Now-
right, guys. Let's get on with it then.
Point your wand at that crab, please, and cast light on it, please. As we pull back from the scene, we see an older gentleman in very sort of like robes that seem a little bit more over the top, very shiny. And at this point where they are on the beach, it's kind of catching the sun a little too much. As we see this older individual, hair that is very much receding, as he is standing above a much younger Horus. I should say not that much younger, I should say, actually, but a definitely recognizable. As we see Horus trying their best to cast a simple cantrip on a little innocent crab. Horus, go ahead and roll me a d20, please. Actually, I will tell you what you're adding to this. You're adding +1 to this.
A natural 20 to start the day off.
Incredible. So, with that, Horus, why were you able to get this right off the gate? Did Horus spend some time practicing on their own, or?
Yeah, I've actually spent time practicing this spell to sneak out at night. I use it quite often, actually, but I don't give that away.
Beautiful. Good. All right, great. Very, very well done, as per probably from the teaching. It is, could be a little bit brighter as we're looking around at the bright, sunshiny day that you are in on the beach, seeing this crab this crab definitely felt something and is trying to kind of wriggle away. But
So what's next?
good. Well, that's all I had. That's all I had planned for today. Maybe we should go back into our study and go about some of the chapters on our next spell. A very useful and important spell called Prestidigitation. So, follow me. And he goes to kind of pick up his books. And Horace, what do you do? What do you say?
I linger for a bit and watch the crab as it leaves. And it crosses my mind. Would something eat, like, would a random creature eat crab? Is that something they would prefer as a meal? Or I'm kind of spacing out, um,
Hmm.
absent-mindedly thinking about.
As you space out, you see the crabs start to kind of like wander off through between some rocks, and you notice that there is from the rock formation that is on the coast here. Your eyes kind of continue to sort of move up, and you see that there is some space between some of the larger formations of rock that is in the wall. Uh, that up above is where this city is uh, sitting. But there's a little space underneath, and maybe a cave.
I knock over, like my books and scrolls and stuff. I knock it over. Uh, Start scrambling to gather. I'll be there. I just have to, and
Mm.
I subtly spell prestidigitation to blow my papers towards the cave and start chasing after my.
We see the scene where Professor Grimsbane kind of looks on. Oh, some little boys. And just the mumbling continues as he seems to kind of wander off. And Horace, you get closer and closer towards this cave. Horace, give me a nature check, please. We'll say that you have +1 to this.
All right.
Because this would be a different. This is an earlier you.
Right. From feast to famine, that is a natural 1.
Beautiful. Okay. Cool. You notice that. Do you you get to the mouth of the cave? Do you go inside?
Yeah, I think he is like at the mouth of it and, you know, leaning a little too heavily against the rock, putting more weight on it, kind of apprehensive about going in, but very intrigued about what's inside.
Okay. With that, you take some steps in. You do you cast light on any object to sort of like help you as you're moving further in?
Yeah, I think he casts it the way that he usually does when he's sneaking out, in the palm of his hand so that he can open it and close it, as a sort of shutter to use to see in the night.
This cave looks empty. Your feet sloshing through the water that's still entering into here, but it's getting significantly shallower as you continue on. But that is the only sound as it continues to sort of echo down further into this cave. It seems to not end so far. New adventure. Wonder why you've never seen this before. The occasional times leaving the castle.
I pull out my notebook, and like go through my notes, the scribbles I've made, the things I've seen, traveling up and down this beach. And I don't see any mention of this little cave, and I start jotting it down. New cave, question marks, and kind of poorly sketched image of the area that I found it in.
A moment of respite in an unknown area where you're alone. A feeling that you've had often, but only because of the crowd around you, not because of the lack of it. That peace, that wonder, is momentarily interrupted by the sound of shifting rock. It seems to speed up and slow down.
I cast light on the area that I think the roof of the cave is, and sort of like prepare myself to cast a more damaging spell if need be.
Roll me a d20, which would count for your perception check.
A 3.
Looking up, having this momentary thought that even with the natural one on the nature of caves, you are aware that they sometimes stop becoming caves. But with this 3, you don't see any change in the ceiling. However, you do hear the sound of a rock that rolls and splashes only slightly into the leftover water in the middle of the floor of this cave, leaving a hole in the wall to your left. Do you move your light to that spot?
I think like with a 3, he like turns and like is looking at the water first, on guard. Then it crosses his mind like, wait, that came from over here. And I quickly turn to face where the hole is.
As you shine your light in that direction, you see glass-like reflections in a completely circular, 2 complete circles that seem to immediately shift out from view as highly reflective eyes were staring back at you for a moment.
I take a moment, just watching his posture, Um, and slowly, like, begin to lower my wand and instead crouch down, trying to meet its height, and I like raise a hand and slowly inch towards it.
So you inch towards this creature. You see, as your light kind of comes down, you see that there's still light coming from that hole. What color is the light that is coming from your whatever you cast light on? I'm sorry.
Uh, a whitish light, like an LED, more so than an incandescent bulb with an orange hue.
You see a very, very small bluish light coming from inside the rock. And as you lower your wand, you see these eyes come back. The amount of creatures that you've met in the wild from your excursions, running and leaving only to always return to that safety. There's a moment where you feel a sense of connection to whatever this creature is. Most creatures run from you. This one, its curiosity seems to have gotten the better of it. Despite what you would assume to be every survival instinct this creature has, you see something small, gray, rock-like itself. There's certain points where you are having trouble recognizing whether or not it has limbs, which, well, at first all you see is a head with these white, pupilless, irisless eyes. And then you see a hand kind of stretch out towards the hand that you had, as you see one of these creatures. You give me a history check.
History. That is a 2.
You have no conception of what this creature is. It looks like it was birthed from the walls, this natural stone that it seems to camouflage itself in so well. But then when you see the hand, you can see that the other hand is held low, where you see that there is a small little stick with a blue, some sort of blue glowing mineral at the end of it.
I take a seat, like, by it, and I say to it, you found quite the spot to get away from the world. You mind if I share it with you for a spell? And I'll like reach in my pocket looking for like some snacks I took from the kitchen earlier for later, and break it in half and just kind of like sit it on the ground next to me and begin eating the other half.
You see this creature staring at you with these eyes that are completely expressionless. But you notice from its body movement, it is being very careful. But we'll say the like kind of hardened bread that you have kind of reaches a hand. And you hear coming from its throat this sound of what truly sounds like a rock tumbler, as it kind of just makes this noise in response to this gift, maybe?
With my mouth full and like also trying my hardest to swallow this bread with no bev. It's not much, but it gets the job done.
Bites hard into the bread, not realizing how soft it is.
I'll just raise my piece and say, cheers. Take another bite from it.
You see it start to shake the bread around. The hardened part of it is now kind of flopping a little bit as he's found a soft spot and noticing something that bends. And in this moment, you realize that given where this creature seems to come from, there's a good chance that there's not a lot of things that bend like that. You see him roll his stick over to you.
I like catch it and pick it up and inspect it. Is it arcane in nature?
No Arcana check required. You feel something as soon as you touch this thing. It is as most of the magical items that you've used or arcane focuses that you've messed with are more conduits of being able to channel your understanding of magic through it. This, in and of itself, seems to strengthen. It is new to you and powerful. You think this is how this creature's able to shift this rock so easily?
I dim the light spell that I had cast on my hand. Manipulate it a little bit.
Seems to very much like that.
I hold it.
As it seems like he now can actually probably see you better.
Okay. Perfect. I hold it in front of me with both hands and sort of wave it around and cast light and make it look like stars speckle the top of the cave and the surrounding area and light up the cave more.
You see, in response, the creature immediately jumps up and latches himself to the cave ceiling and immediately starts to kind of try to grab at the lights, assuming that they're some sort of shiny mineral.
For the first time in a long time, Horace lets out a genuine laugh. He thinks that's hilarious.
Hanging with one hand.
I'll place it down and try to find like a wall or something that I can kind of climb up a little bit and just sort of, hang from as well.
Yeah, give me an athletics check. What do you want to say, -2?
That sounds about right. a 10 total.
Okay. 10's not bad, but you're struggling a little bit, and you see this creature kind of just crawl, but crawl a walking speed over to you, and like kind of motions for the wand or for the stick.
From like where I'm trying to scramble, I'll just like
Mhm.
mage hand it up to him.
He's making steps for you.
I just look at him and like awe, and I'm like, that certainly is convenient, isn't it? And I hop up the
He didn't
stairs.
understand what you're saying at all. I was very clear.
Oh yeah,
He doesn't
no,
understand
I'm
what you're
just
saying,
saying.
yeah.
I'm just saying these things.
That was Joe nodding.
Yeah. So I take the stairs to get higher.
And you both sit next to each other. You see this creature looking up at the glinting stars. And it looks over at you. You hear it rumble something in its mouth once more. And the scene fades. As time goes on, you find reasons, excuses, for us to be able to revisit this cave. Oftentimes finding it completely flooded, as the water level has risen to a point of leaving it in. But when it's not, almost every time, you find this figure waiting for you, waiting to share from its world and learn from yours. Roll me a d6, please.
D6. 3.
Over the next 3 months, you start to learn some things about this creature. Communication is very difficult, but you recognize this creature is intelligent. Definitely more so than most animals that you've come across. Seems to kind of learn things similar to like how you've read in books of how most like larger apes are able to learn things. What else happens during those 3 months with you and this creature?
I think during this 3 months, I eventually come up with a name for him. I just end up calling him Pip because he's a little pipsqueak. He doesn't even know what that means, so I get away with it. In that time, I think I would introduce him to Amidala. The way finding familiars works in my household is when you summon them, you are summoning a partner, that grows with you. So she would start out, as a tiny little snack, not even fully grown yet. And I would rush to the cave, her cup in my hand, to show him, and every time I go, I always cast the stars on the ceiling with different constellations as time goes by. And with her sheen, they sparkle off of her. Uh, I think I would have been pestering Professor Grimsbane to teach me.
Evie Mux cut you out for a second. Professor Grimsbane.
Can you hear me now?
Yep.
Okay. I would be pestering him to teach me, a spell like shape water, which I'm not even sure wizards learn. It seems more druidic in nature. No context for him of why I want to learn it, but I'm sure I give him some excuse about controlling the seas for the future of the family and our naval endeavors.
Okay. Roll me a luck roll, please.
Luck. Am I lucky? 3.
The understanding of wanting to change water is understandable. However, when you mention it to Professor Grimsbane about specifically adjusting the seas itself, you get a very serious response of a understanding that in this organization, the sea is untamable. We do not disturb it with any arcane. We respect it.
I think at some point Horace would go a bit sourly to the cave, disappointed in hearing that, and just sort of venting to an ear that'll listen. And he will tell him, one thing they always teach us is that the tides will come in, whether it be high or low. It's not up to us. We just have to always be prepared. And I look up to the stars and I start to ramble on about how I feel like it's just so annoying that so much seems out of my control, and that this thing called fate has so many plans that I'm not privy to, and I just have to fall in line with him.
You see Pip just always sitting and listening. You think he likes hearing the sound of your voice, as it is something that he doesn't seem like he's able to reciprocate in any way. For the record, the first time you show your familiar, you see Pip kind of nod in understanding and walk over and immediately stomp the. I'm so sorry. What's your snakes? Amidala?
Amidala.
Amidala. Immediately kills Amidala with his foot.
Yeah, I'm like, no, we don't, I, kind of like guide him back and, start to resummon her, and I scoop her up and I like hold her close to my chest and I like reiterate to him that she's a friend, friend. We like Amidala. And I like let her, slither in through my hair, poke out her little head out the front of my curls. She sticks her tongue out at him. Is she just being a snake? Or is
this takes a couple times to clear up, because as snakes are also incredibly bendable creatures, unfortunately, Pip does learn the hard way that there's snakes can bend to a certain point.
Yeah, every time we make progress, there's another step. no stomping. Okay, no tying her in a knot. No chomping. You know, it it is a process.
Okay. Horace, roll me with your current stats a Constitution saving throw, please.
Constitution saving throw. For 23.
Okay. The scene fades and moves to a brightly lit, adorned room. Banners that are showcasing this strange sort of Ouroboros depiction of a snake consuming its own tail. It's 25 points of damage, Horace. We see on this pristine, clean, and carpeted with runners for every hallway, every room, every doorway that could be entered in this deep grayish blue. We see Professor Grimsbane. And we see Horace. And in the middle of the floor is a small toad. We see the toad itself has some strange kind of like pinkish colorations. A lot of it seems to be give off a little bit of a presence of maybe not of this plane. All right, Horace. Let's try one more time. Remember, your goal is to banish this creature back to its home in the Feywild. Do you understand?
Fine, old man. How many times must we go over this?
Well, you failed the first time, so we're... Look, just dig deep. Remember your teaching. Remember your lessons, all right? You know, this time, just focus a little bit. Please.
Upon hearing failed, as if he's not very capable, it internally makes Horace a little irate. So instead of attempting to banish this toad, Horace leans back on his claim to fame, his number one spell, I vortex warp the toe like into his Professor Grimsbane face, and I just sort of shrug and say, "Ah, I guess I'm just a failure then."
Is that are you saying that this frog was banished to its natural state, which is on my face?
You said those words, mage, not me.
Horace, there is a reason I am working so hard to get you to... The door opens. You hear Professor Grimsbane immediately stop talking, words caught in his throat. And from his expression, and for some reason, it's almost like you've memorized how the door gets opened by her.
I immediately stand up straight, and my uniform is a mess. My hair unkept. I try, as I might, to straighten out my shirt, and immediately
You
hush as well.
you hear steps behind you. They stop. You know not to turn around. To focus on your studies is the most important thing. Do not address. But you hear your mother's voice. Continue. Right. We were just, I said continue, Professor. Right. So, what I want you to do is to try, would like you to banish this creature. All right, so we're going to be working on the banishment spell for this. Understood? Please sit down.
Horace, like, internally immediately starts panicking because he has not studied or practiced banishment at all. He assumed that, his natural talent would be enough, because if you can move something from one plane for just a moment and place it in another, how hard could it be to simply extend the time that something is on another plane? Um, so, in his naivety, he is going to cast invisibility on the frog, on the toad, and hope no one notices. Gulp.
Okay. You cast invisibility on the frog. Roll me a... No, I'm not going to say there's anything you can roll. I'll roll on my side. Okay. You see Professor Grimsbane kind of raises an eyebrow.
I look back at him, and like the look on my face is one of, I didn't know what else to do, and I panicked.
Okay. I'm going to say, roll me a performance check to try to give this understanding.
An 18.
Okay. Very good. Very good, Master Horse. Very. You hear steps behind you. You see the broadened shoulder epaulets pass by you. She's probably about your height, but every moment here makes you feel so small. She passes by, stands between you and Professor Grimsbane. Boris. Did you successfully banish that toad?
Well, it's not here anymore. That was the scariest pause I've ever had to sit through.
Seriously. I was like,
Building
"Damn,
the
your
tension.
mother's freaking me out right now."
Jesus Christ.
Jeez.
He also had a very stern look on his face.
Yeah.
Which made it even worse.
Yeah. I was like, man, Joe is holding this tight.
Mom's hot, by the way.
That too.
That too, yeah.
Terrifying, but hot. Also, the tech gods have chosen Joe as their sacrifice. It all worked out. I hope
go.
he didn't hit me.
It is taking him.
Don't worry, it'll be a
bit.
more
So, so cavalier about it all working out, okay? So cavalier.
I gotta be. It's fine. Oh no, True's gone too. Slowly, one by one.
Yeah. This is my first time meeting my mother in game, and she's more terrifying than I had imagined.
Yeah. That
Yeah.
picture. Did you
We're gonna
make that or
happy
did Joe?
parents.
We collaborated.
She reminds me of a character from a old ABC show called Salem.
Ooh. That's fair.
Was she a nice lady in Salem?
Uh,
Jury's out.
kind of like what's the word? Like she justified her bad action, saying it's for the greater good.
Hmm.
Kind of like the Punisher.
Sounds about right.
Revolutionary
Ooh,
witch
Kind of like
army
the
leader.
Punisher.
Sure.
Revolutionary witch army leader.
Yeah.
Nice.
Basically
Uncanny.
alternative history where witches outed themselves and signed a long-lasting thing with the U.S. government. Will help you in the Revolutionary War and any war and protect the country, and basically become the slaughter for any country trying to. It was a good show for a while.
It looks good.
It was something different.
It's on Hulu?
You can watch it on Hulu, yeah. I think it had like 3 seasons.
Yeah.
This is the most suspense ever.
Don't worry, everything turns out fine.
We're all
okay?
freaking out.
Bro, like, look how horror
He's-
turned out. Obviously, this situation turns out well.
Yeah.
Hey, is
he's
your
gonna
mom
say,
still
"Oh,
Take
alive?"
you out for
Jet
ice
She's
cream.
still alive?
You did such
yeah.
a good job.
Very much so, yes.
She's alive?
She's alive and looking for me actively.
Oh, sweet.
Get
It's gonna
past
be
us
on
on
the
our
other
ship.
end of this cave.
Oh, man. Get her to Alistair.
Oh
Hey.
god, no. too powerful.
Alistair's
Alistair
moving
needs
on
to
that
stop.
quick. Is that what I'm hearing? He's already ready.
Oh, whoa, 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 whoa,
Flame?
whoa.
Implied. How dare he do that to my girl Gwen?
How dare?
Has Joe messaged anyone?
No.
No.
So guys, I think we should like just stream Salem or the Mummy. I don't I like
Or the
I think we
Mummy.
should just have a happy time right now. It's
Yeah.
Happy dance dance.
This seems like a happy story. I don't know what you're inferring.
I
mean, this seems like
know.
it's going well. He
Like I
banished that
said,
frog. That was really impressive.
she's gonna take
Oh,
you out
I
for ice cream
can.
for doing such a good job.
I just happen to have a master wand sitting on my desk. Me and my daughter
nice.
play with. I have Voldemort's, and she uses this one, and we call them our powers, and we run around freezing each other. You know, to bring a little joy to this
Yeah.
Whimsy.
bleak.
Before you put her to bed in her, Iron Maiden.
Exactly. Exactly.
Just a little bit of whimsy needed.
If she has a good day, she gets to go in the comfy Iron Maiden.
Is it padded? Like is it that's
It's
what makes it
added, but
comfy?
they're still spikes. They're just blunt.
Yeah, the spikes are shaved down a little.
Yeah.
It's like the hope chest at the end of your bed. Like if you have a sibling, any type of hope chest. As a younger sibling, my sister locked me in that thing more than once.
That.
Damn. I should have upped my game. Jeez.
I'm
I
happy
just
to
let my
say I
buddies
don't
in the
have
garage.
an older sister then.
She did that. She pushed me out of our treehouse, off the bunk bed.
Okay.
Man.
Yeah, I gave her a concussion with a bat once.
There's a movie
It
about.
puts into perspective my relationship with my siblings, and it wasn't that bad.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
Tell me all about the relationship with your siblings.
Nope. All good with that for the moment.
There's a good quote a comedian said, "You can tell who the youngest in the family by who flinches the most."
That is true.
Interesting.
No messages. This might be a
Yeah.
whole intranet.
You may be having to restart everything.
I feel like I'm legally obligated to say the sacrifice to the tech gods was a joke. I didn't do shit. I sort of put it out there now.
No.
Legally,
I don't know
a
now.
joke.
You're pretty
You only said that because
powerful
you
there,
didn't do it
pretty much.
properly. That's the truth. You failed in your task.
Yeah, last
Wait,
time
wait,
I
wait.
was a victim, I had to wipe
she's
my
not.
whole PC and install brand new Windows.
It might just be
Man,
easy
brutal.
months because we're still live.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
no longer
Yeah.
offline. The offline is gone.
You are still alive because, Hannah wanted to know.
Sorry. Trying to go to the scene. And we are back.
I got shushed.
Sorry, Sarah. Real Joe just came out for a second. I apologize. All right. Horace, you are staring at the face of your mother, who is staring back at you and asking if you truly banish that toad. What do you say?
Mother, it's gone. That's all that matters, isn't it?
Without breaking eye contact, your mother stomps down where the toad was. So there should be nothing under my foot. Right?
Horace stands there trying to ignore what's splattered like onto him, and he doesn't say a word. He doesn't say a word.
Oh, look at that. You were fine with me doing that to a toad, which makes sense. You haven't spent time with it. Bring it in. You hear a door open. And you hear crumbling in the throat. Before you see anything, you know what is being carried in.
I do my best to maintain my composure. And feign as if I have no idea what that is that she's bringing in.
Your mother's eyes don't leave yours. Right here, middle of the floor. No, don't clean it up. You see the servants come in, drop a cage in front of you. Where you see Pip.
Mother, is this really necessary? I don't see what this creature has anything to do with the lesson here today. Can't we just move on?
Someday, one of you is going to understand why we do what we do. Now focus. You see Pip just holding onto the bars.
Horace racks his brain trying to see an out here. And he, locks in for a moment, focuses, holds the wand out, is exerting effort, and then nothing. tired. Can't we try again tomorrow?
You see your mother get very close to you. I will give you this. You are the most stubborn of my children. Unfortunately, that will not help you in this situation. Perhaps this will. Leskira! Coming up over the head of your mother is this giant cobra. About maybe 3 feet wide and much, much wider at the head.
Horse's heart is racing and thumping out of his chest, but he is still trying to maintain his composure.
You see Pip point to the snake. And then with the many, many times that you guys have spent together, he's learned this.
Fuck.
Horace, give me another Constitution saving throw.
Where is the... Okay. A 19.
Okay. So I just realized I didn't have my dice up. So. $29 points of slashing damage.
I see.
You have 10 seconds, Horace. 10, 9. You see Leskira raise up to an impossible length, extending the mouth open over the cage, and swallow the cage and Pip whole.
Horace just stands there, both hands on the wand. He starts reciting the incantation for banishment. It glows. He gets it wrong. He starts reciting it again. He
4,
glows. He gets it wrong. And
3.
at 3, he throws the wand down and like raises both of his hands, and he starts, trying to call on the vortex that he uses to teleport, creatures and whatnot. But he's so flustered in the presence of his mother.
I'll say you do it, but your mother immediately counterspells it. Very
He
well.
drops to his knees.
me one more Constitution saving throw, please.
Alrighty. $21.
The scene immediately goes black. But the sounds don't stop. We hear the crunching. The metal bars bending and breaking inside this giant snake's mouth.
Horace has his hands over his ears trying to drown out the sounds.
As you do so, your mother casts command and forces them down to your sides. You need to listen to know what happens when we fail to act.
Have to do that.
Open your eyes for us.
I try to forcibly, turn my head away, but open my eyes, glancing out the side of them.
Don't turn your head from me. Open your eyes and look at what you've done.
It wasn't me. It wasn't me. It's not my fault. It's not my fault.
It was you. You failed to act. You hear the professor. With all due respect, Miss Tempest Child, you see your mother turn for a second to look at this trembling professor. Pecs are technically from this plane, so it is harder to banish them.
His name was Pip.
So your mother turned back at you. Say it again.
I think Horace starts standing upright, straightening his back, and with a grimace on his face, he says, his name was Pip.
Say it again. You see your mother's eyes get wide and crazy. You see these electric blue sort of move through them. She's almost smiling.
I raise my arms, snap out of the command that had me cast him to the side. My hair is starting to stand on end. The pages of the books begin to turn in the room. The wind starts to swirl. I raise my hands above my head. And there is a tiny mote of light up there. I said his name was Pip. And I drop a fireball on top of her familiar.
You see your mother. The last thing we see in the scene is your mother smiling and laughing. Wow. Good. Good. As the flames are surrounding her completely. Faustus. You see a light brimming from inside this now full cave wyvern. As it seems to grow bigger and bigger and bigger, and you see the wyvern start to screech and move back. Faustus, you know what an explosion looks like. You see Merquant is standing there in harm's way, transfixed in this moment. What do?
Throw myself on top of it.
So you throw yourself at him. You manage to catch actually him, and both of you collapse to the ground as a huge everything goes dark once again. We're going to cut from there. To a completely different area, in a completely different place, in the world of Abravar. As we see two figures standing in front of a iron steel door. You both have the scene.
I assume that's us. Okay. Yes, it's us. Okay. So we found one button. Correct.
Yeah.
Okay. And in that room, there seems to be no light, correct?
No, there was a little light.
There's a little light in the room we're trying to get behind it. That's helpful. Okay. Question, because I want to know where I'm going with this to make it as easy and not as time consuming as possible. I know that Mage Hand is 1 minute and it doesn't say concentration, so I'm assuming that there's no concentration involved in that, just lasts a minute and I can recast it.
I'm sorry, what was the question?
So Mage Hand, it doesn't have any, I don't see where it says concentration, and I want to put that to you to make sure that if I'm doing this, Mage Hand is.
You can only cast one at a time. Yes, if that's the question.
Well, no, that I know, but can I have another concentration spell going up while
Yes.
Mage Hand is up?
Yes.
Perfect. And there's light in the room, a little bit.
Yes.
Okay, so Lars, are you still there?
Yeah, there's
So I look at it like, okay, so I have an idea, but I'm not sure it's going to work. And if it doesn't, we might need to spend some more time in here.
Okay. I'm fine with a break.
All right, I'll give it a shot. So with my Mage Hand active for a minute, I cast Clairvoyance behind the door.
Okay.
so I can see what the mage hand is doing. I'm not just fumbling around.
Mhm.
And my goal is this: not only find the second button, but find something that is movable, like a podium or a sconce or something that the mage can tip over onto one of the buttons and then go press the other one.
Okay.
Hopefully I find something, because otherwise...
Giant candlestick thing.
Yeah. Podium.
Okay, cool. Let's show what you do see.
Sounds good.
Oh no.
Okay. In this room, you see a very large, strange-looking circular object, kind of representing some sort of like gyroscopic sort of instrument or device. You see that there is an extremely large tome that is sitting on the table to the left, and you see what looks to be like some sort of weapon that bears some resemblance to the things that you've seen several creatures in Abervar carrying. Behind that, you see chairs, as well as several bookcases.
Okay. Well, great. So, I know I can't see it from this perspective, but since I can see around with clairvoyance, do I see the button I found and another one like it?
Yes, you do. And they're right. They are essentially about 10 feet from each other.
Okay. Are the books actually floating and opening and closing, or is that just your fun?
The books are actually moving, yes.
Oh, that's creepy. Okay. But it gives Carl like all kinds of, I'm just a dimension going in, I'll live there for a day, it's cool. But I kind of want to open it so Lars can get into. Okay, so how high are said buttons?
Oh, good question. I rolled a 1, so they're actually very close to the ground. 1 foot.
No, that's a weird place to put them. Okay, so are there any books or tall things? And I mean tall things, not like tall, but like tall enough books I could set one over and lean it into a button?
I would say yeah, especially that book over there on the left. That's the closest to be able to do that with.
Does it weigh less than 10 pounds?
Only one way to find out.
Okay. I'll ask my spirits to walk over and see if they can very carefully... I don't want to hurt the book. I'm not just going to throw it anywhere. Like, first of all, does the book, like, can I close the book? I will start by turning a page. Does anything happen if I ask the mage hand to turn the page?
Yeah. So mage hand turns the page turns back over.
No, that's not good. I asked the mage hand to push the book into a different location. Not a lot, just push it. Does it come back?
With some effort, yes.
So
does
it
move.
Oh, it moves. Does it move back?
It does not.
Okay. I try to lift the book with the mage hand. Is it liftable?
Cool. I would like you to tell me in specifics where you try to lift it from.
Carr would, from the spine, get the mage hand to pick it up underneath, and then pick it up from the spine like a book like that. So
from the bottom?
Like, yeah, he would hold it like this if he get the mage hand underneath it, if that makes sense.
Right. So it is sitting on the solid surface, and so the mage hand itself, I'm fairly certain it cannot pass through solid objects.
No, but I'm imagining...
So from...
Oh, go ahead.
Sorry. So my question is, where do you start? From the bottom or the top?
I would... So if there was this, you can't... If this book was sitting here like this, and it's hard because the camera, I'll stand up. So the book was like, there we go. And when Mage Hand was coming, I would come at it this way and kind of like try to lift it that way to slide
got it.
underneath.
Okay, cool. Go ahead and give me. I'm going to say that this is because you're using your mage hand. This is less the idea of any sort of athletic ability as much as it is really trying to portray the amount of work you're able to do with your arcane abilities. However, I'm going to say.
Yes.
I'm going to say this. Actually, go ahead and give me an Arcana check to be able to understand something.
Okay. That was very slow of a roll. That was weird. 23.
23. Okay, cool. So initial sort of budge, it is difficult. It's hard to move.
Okay.
You're able to get a little bit underneath it and be able to move it, but you recognize that there might be something about the idea of you having to concentrate on your spell to be able to have a view of what is inside here, and having to do a specific physical force with the mage hand. You surmise it is definitely more than 10 pounds,
Okay.
but not impossible to move. But it's going to be very difficult to move while concentrating. Not impossible, just difficult.
Sure. So the next question, because just in case, those chairs, I'm sure they weigh more than 10 pounds.
Absolutely.
However, would it take more than 10 pounds of force to drag one?
You can certainly try.
I will try.
You got it.
We'll see if that one.
So moving from the same chair, same thing applies. It's the actual weight of the material that is going to make it difficult to be able to maneuver without, or while at the same time concentrating on another spell.
Okay. Understand. I can't. I'm not sure if so I have a question. Does the chair?
Sure.
Does the chair seem to have any protrusions or anything that if I slid it across, it would be able to, if I pressed up against the wall, push the button?
Yeah, I would say at the right angle, yeah.
Okay. It seems like the chair might be less magical since it's not going back to the way it was when I move it. So I'm going to try to yoink a chair towards, just grab a chair and pull it towards the A button.
Okay, you got it. Cool. Go ahead and give me a roll me a d20 and add your spell casting modifier for this.
Okay.
And then I need you to -5 from it.
Okay. And Lars probably sees me like, my nictitae membrane's up, and I'm like, no, this way. Yeah, no, closer. Like, I'm like talking to it, like talking those spirits through the wall. Let me see.
Weird.
Okay, so roll a
These
d20.
two books say kind of the same thing.
Oh, well, that's not going to go anywhere. That's an 8 total.
Cool. Yeah, you see like the back of Car's like the neck feathers, and there's a name for them, but like start to kind of like flare up a little bit as Car seems to be physically straining. Car, give me a Constitution saving throw.
You're doing great.
Lars goes back to his book.
There's delayed ignition and fuse.
17.
Kind of
Okay.
like, it's like hand in hand. Interesting.
Did I make it with the 17? Like, what happens?
You
Okay.
kept yourself from being exhausted.
Oh, okay, I'll take it.
Oh.
Well,
Oh.
huh.
Chain reactions. Oh.
Just he looks over at Lars and shakes his head.
Drew, please take a point of inspiration. I very much
Yeah.
like this. Lars, in the background is.
Ugh. See, it says right here, the fuse, you could use to time it. But over here, it says delayed ignition. So, they're technically hand in hand. If you...
And as I set him off on that thought, I dimension door behind the door.
Okay.
I'm like, nope. Just so he basically sees me fade through the door, like becoming ephemeral and fading through the door and appearing on the other side. Well, he doesn't see me appear on the other side. I appear on the other side.
I thought it was interesting. I thought you were saying if I take this fuse and I cut it to
delay
length and I time it.
So is that what I didn't quite catch what you said. So could you say it again?
Look at where Carr is.
I see where he is.
Yeah. You're not able to hear Lars through I think Lars is still talking to himself.
Yeah, no, I seen him go by and he's like, oh,
that was Kobamu.
Interesting.
Oh, okay. I thought that was something coming from the room. Okay.
Yeah. Kobamu just finished reading the title.
Awesome. Okay.
Yeah.
He's learning.
It's great.
For him. Okay. Do I see the 2 buttons now in person?
You absolutely do.
Okay, I'm gonna let go of the concentration on the clairvoyant spell. I gave it a shot. It wasn't gonna happen. And I will use me and the mage hand at the same time to press the buttons.
You got it. Cool. As you do, voila. Oh, door shifts places.
Door moves.
Oh,
great. No, I'm just kidding.
Door opens up.
Oh,
Right,
hey.
Come in.
Oh, you got it. Oh, so I just had a breakthrough about like cutting fuses, timing them right.
I don't know what that is, but I'm glad you understand it.
Yeah, think of like,
You immediately stop hearing what he's saying as the door closes.
Okay, so I push it again and be like, it doesn't open again if I push them again?
Yes, it does. Actually, hold on. Because this is a security door. It does not.
Okay. I'm like, great. Okay, well, time to research. I'm going to give it some time. So I'm assuming it's on a timer. I let him go. I start researching.
You got it.
Okay.
When do you go back to check on it?
I will research for 5 minutes. Ish. I don't have a watch. I don't know what a clock is. And as soon as it opens, I'm like, get in here now.
Kobamu, it's open. Let's go in, Kobamu.
Oh. Well, let me get my sword. Oh.
You're not going to really make this close again. Are you get in here, please?
Okay. Come on, Kobamu. And then I just walk in.
Kobamu walks in with you.
Oh, thank God. Okay. Okay. So I said, okay, so this looks really interesting and neat. Let's not break anything. Research time.
Yeah. What were we looking for?
You were looking for different stuff. I'm looking for a way to get the hell out of here. So I'm gonna start researching teleport circles.
Okay.
Well, and also, Joe, mostly teleport circles.
Mm-hmm.
I also want to see if I can see any evidence anywhere of why those undead metallic creatures, I know what they really are, why those undead metallic creatures were trying to get in here.
Yeah, absolutely. So the setup now is to your looking around this room for things. I'm aware of what you're looking for. The question is where you go.
Right. I don't know. I mean,
I'm gonna say Lars. I'm gonna give because Drew's impatient. Lars, where do you go first?
Okay.
He's gonna notice the thing on the table first.
Yeah, I
the
figured
gun.
you would.
And then after that, after he's done looking at that, he's gonna look for
No, you're looking at the gun. This is what we're doing now.
Okay.
Cool. Give me an investigation check.
Oh
I'll give you proficiency if you don't have it. Oh,
I rolled a 2 with a 1, so that's 5. But I'm gonna use my inspiration that you just gave me for it.
you got it.
Come on, please be something good. 18.
Okay. Awesome. Did you add your proficiency unless you're proficient with investigation?
So it'd be 22.
22. Cool. All right. With a 22, you see it is an old-fashioned flintlock pistol. At a normal sort of viewpoint, you notice that the barrel itself seems to be rather large. And the other thing that you notice is that it seems like there's a little bit of on the not on the trigger. Joe knows very little about guns. The thing you talk back on, the hammer. Thank you. As you're like moving the hammer slightly, you see there is a little bit of what looks to be like a little blue gem in there.
Oh, don't mind if I do. Let's see here. Got barrel. Got right. Yeah. What is this? Ooh, car. We might be looking for a while here.
Yeah.
And then he's gonna take a seat and he's gonna try to figure out what the hell this Jim's doing in the gun.
Okay, you got it. You take a seat. Car, where are you going?
So, what the thing, the glowy? Not that I'm going there specifically. I just want a better description. That glowy thing in the middle. It looks like a big circle that's orange.
Yeah.
Is it three-dimensional like a globe?
Yeah.
Okay, so my first thing, I want to look for any books that tell me how.
Clinton, don't you dare fucking shake your head at that. Don't you dare.
I don't know why, but anyway, I'm looking for any books
You
that
will.
tell me how to use it.
Okay. Give me an investigation check on the. Looking at the. So the idea here is, where do you go in this room?
Right.
That's where you kind of get that sort of thing. So we'll say for now.
Well, so if you want me, are you looking for me to be more specific? Is that what?
No. I'm saying if you're looking for books to be able to describe what this thing is not a direction of where you're going.
I see.
But if you are looking at the thing and saying, like, I want to kind of try to understand what this is, that we can do.
Okay.
Go ahead and give me an investigation check, please.
Okay. 14.
14. Okay.
Oh, what caliber is this thing? Oh. Oh yeah.
You see Lars trying to kind of load it with an array of different sized
He
bullets.
just opens his jacket and he's just pulling out the testers to see what one fits.
Love it.
Nope. Too big.
Okay. Sorry, what was the investigation
14.
check?
I did a 14.
Okay. You see an inscription on the center.
Okay.
Say the world of Astera.
I cocked my head.
And then you see, continue to sort of like looking around the ring. You see, pretty much on the other side, is a marking that says BV on it.
BV. Huh.
As you're noticing that, the ring on the outer sort of part of this car, you start to kind of recognize little patterns of dots that are around here. At first, they just seem to be like some sort of like strange sort of code. And then, Car, you're noticing that there's something about like this specific one that draws your attention because you feel like you've seen it before. You've seen it often, like all your life.
What have I seen?
You're starting to notice, Car, these are constellations.
Oh. Okay. And they're ones I recognize.
And they're ones you recognize.
Are they in the right place?
They're on the ring. So
But I mean, are they in the right order around the ring from where I would imagine they'd be in the sky if I put myself in the middle of it?
I would say no, not like they would all be in a line like that. Yeah. No.
Well, I meant, I'm from Jack's perspective. I'm wondering time-wise, is that about where they would be now? Like, have they shifted in the sky so it's a past representation of the planet? Or,
right.
like, that way I'd imagine
I'll say
they'd be in the right order.
Yeah, I'll say with a 14, they do not seem to be in the perfect placement.
Okay.
But they are around the. You notice like there's a couple of them that seem to be kind of around the same sort of like, yeah, this one is pretty close to this one.
Okay.
So you think it's something that has to do with the idea of like not necessarily geographically where they are, but that they are all close to each other in some way.
Okay. So then I will just whisper to myself, I wish you were here. I don't say her name this time yet because I'm not sure if they would want me to see this. And however, having been on the moon and seeing our planet from that perspective, is this our planet?
So on further inscription, as you look further in, as you're looking at this this thing, it is completely in like textures and colors of different sort of shades of brown. But you notice that the lighter brown itself, as you're staring at it, seems to fluctuate a little bit and move on its own. As you are very, very, very familiar with the look of how waves seem to appear from a distance. It seems like the like almost like parchment white of this globe is representing water. And from there, you're able to notice a little like sort of spot of a couple of like darker sort of splotches in a specific sort of small area that is on the sort of like the western side of a small sort of peninsula that seems to kind of come out, coming out to a much larger open splotch that seems to take up about maybe, I'd say about a fourth of the entire club.
Okay. Having flown over the Isles all my life, are those the Isles?
They look like they might be the Isles.
Okay, so I'm wondering if this is any kind of... I will wonder, but purposely wonder out loud, where am I? And I want to see if it reacts to my voice.
It does not.
Okay, that's good. I'm actually happier that it doesn't. So, however, I know what Abravar looks like because I fell it from the moon. Can I find Abravar in relation to the Isles?
Oh, I think you kind of regained consciousness mid-flight here. So I'm going to say I'm going to need a...
That's fair.
We'll call this a straight intelligence roll.
Okay.
DC's lower, but it's just using your intelligence modifier.
So I roll it. So just D20 plus my intelligence modifier?
Yeah.
Okay. So
Oh, it's rifle.
that is a total of 12.
Okay, cool. With a 12, you're not certain. There's a couple of splotches on this globe that, as you're like starting to kind of circle around, that could be Abravar.
Okay. Well then, I'm gonna leave the globe alone for now because I this whole time I'm not touching it because it's like, ooh, big shiny thing. Don't need to touch it yet.
Don't
if
be an
I'm
ogre.
If I'm, yeah, I'm opposite of ogre. I'm like, don't touch the shiny thing, as much as I want to. I go over to the book that made its page go back to where it was.
Okay, you got it. We're gonna pause you there, Lars.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Car, have you ever seen a stone like this?
I'll take a moment and walk over to where he is and look at it.
Break action, just show him like this part.
Does it sound like the not ignite, but there's another kind of stone I thought they said was blue called like that they told me to if I found. I mean I can look it up, but it was
I believe the party, you guys have been somewhat familiar with the stone, right? I think everybody has, right? So it wouldn't be weird that Car knows this, yeah?
Well, no, I think someone mentioned it, like if you find blah, it'll be great, it would power something. And I don't remember the name.
Yeah, absolutely, yes.
They told me about it, and so...
Yeah, if you're referencing to what they said, well, who said it?
It was somebody in the garage. Because we were talking about me teleporting, and they were talking about machines, and they said if you could find something to power it, like whatever the name was, I'm sure that would power something like that.
I don't know if Flinch really understands that stuff though, so that's why we'll say for the sake of like not even referencing that, Car, I will give this to you straight because you've seen this substance before. Yeah, absolutely. This is Dominium.
Okay. I'm like, well, it looks like Dominium, but I don't know what it's used for, except for it's really powerful. Right? Isn't that what they said?
Dominium.
Someone said it would power a whole bunch of things.
Do I have like a decent knowledge of Dominium, or?
You have zero knowledge of Dominium.
Actually, I have a question for you, Joe.
Yes.
As far as I try and put things together, and he may be completely reaching for straws that should not be connected. How close is the color of Dominium to the eyes of the people that I'm unhappy with?
They are. Yeah, I would say they're a very similar shade of blue. Yeah, light blue.
Interesting. I'll just fold that away for now and say, all I know is that they said it would be very powerful. But I don't know what it's some kind of power source like Ignite, I think, but I'm not sure.
Ignite. Ooh.
But if it's really that powerful, maybe that's what those undead creatures wanted. And I'll kind of hop back over the book. Now that I've...
Maybe.
Don't blow us up, please.
I've
got things I'm not done with yet.
Yeah. Dominium. Alright, I'm gonna holster the gun into my old pistol holster. And then I'm just gonna start searching the bookshelves for Dominium, anything to do with explosives, anything to do
I'll say it one more time. Direction. Where do you guys go?
Well, I told you where I went, so...
Yes, you did.
Okay. I was like...
Alright, I'm gonna go to the northeast part of the bookshelves.
Yeah. So here.
Yeah.
You got it. Okay, cool. All right. Okay.
And I'm probably just gonna say, Kobamu, you could look for books on swords. Just to keep him busy so he doesn't try to like mess with anything.
Yeah. You see him looking at the two buttons on the wall. Yeah, what? Yeah. Kobamu.
Sword books.
Sword books.
Yeah, like paper sword books.
You see him go over to I'll put I don't know where there he is. I found him. You see him go over there to this bookshelf and just starts taking books off the shelf and just dropping them to the floor.
Can I talk to him while he's doing that before I look at this?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
I'm like, Kobamo? Does he stop?
Yeah.
If you drop them to the floor, it might be hard for us to figure out what we're looking for later. Could you maybe not do that? Leave those right there. Don't move them anymore, but just...
Kobamu reading.
Oh, that's not what reading... Well, maybe you can read that way. I don't know. But after you've read it, can you put it back?
Jumps it to the ground.
Okay.
You're
I will
doing
walk
great.
over to him and take a book and read the title and then put it back. Like that.
Takes the book. Okay, cool. Takes a book out. Looks at the same spot you looked at from the book, and then puts it in front of the book that you you put in there.
All right. Well, it's a start.
The start.
We've got all night. Okay. I'll let Kobamu do Kobamu for now. I'm not gonna.
Beautiful. Cool. All right. So you looking at the page that you have here, it's very strange. The book seems to be really kind of trying to fight you being able to see what the book itself is. So at first glance, you're just reading reading what looks to be a list that is marked down as something that says phase failure record. And you see a plot of what looks to be just initials, and 3 columns. The first column has all of these initials. The last column, mostly all initials, but you see a couple that are just missing. And next to them are notes of dates on when they were marked.
I have no idea. I'm going to, in my own book, write the title of that page, which is what again?
Phase failure record.
I write phase failure record in my book. I'm not going to take the time, because it sounds complicated, to copy the entire thing, because I'm on the hunt for something else. But I do write that down, and does it seem to be chronological? Like, is it ascending, the dates?
Yes, it does. You also notice that there is more what looks to be like kind of like scratched in code, like just a series of letters that you're not really understanding on. Actually, sorry, no, it'd be a series of numbers on each one of that, like sort of the notes section there, that you do not really understand, but next time. But yeah, so the dates do seem to be in ascending order.
Before I move myself from the book, I will copy the very last line, the initials, the date, and whatever the code is.
Okay.
So hopefully the most recent one.
You got it. Okay. So the so I won't give you the date, but the initial that you get Actually, yeah. That's actually kind of cool. The initial you get is strikes you as kind of odd. As the initial is BV.
Again.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
So there's the initial of the first column. There's nothing in the second column, and then in the third column, you see a series of numbers. After the date.
Lots of books on plants. Car, are you looking for plants?
I don't think so, but I'm not sure because I don't know how to cast a spell yet.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know, maybe. I was waiting for you to. Are you going to give me numbers, Joe? I was waiting.
I'm working on it.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
give me a second.
I was like, I'm not trying to just wait. Okay. If you're waiting for me, I'll talk.
Okay. You see what would be 31 and then a comma and 78.
Got it. Okay, we'll copy down that line. So I have initials BV, the next column no initial, followed by the date, followed by 31, 78. Have I transcribed that correctly?
Yes, you have.
Okay, so then I'll write that down and okay, well maybe that'll mean something to Tressa and Corin. So with Kobamu where he is and Lars where he is, for fear of wasting time in the future based on what Kobamu in his version of reading is, I am going to next go to where Kobamu is and read with him. So that way, as he is messing things up, I'm not going to stop him, but I will, if I get to a book before him, I show him how it's done, so maybe he can pick up on it. But that way, as he's pulling things, I can see what it is, so if I need the book, I can then say, oh, I need that one. And for what it's worth, do you want me to give you keywords I'm looking for? Because I feel like I'm trying to think it's like Jack, well, more intelligent Jack, but a more intelligent Jack looking through a bookstore with a few.
I'll just read you some of the titles when they come up. I'm going to come back to Lars, but yeah. So you're because the equivalent is basically like, where are you guys going? This is what you see.
Fair.
Yeah. So from the northeast section, you see. Cool.
Plants. What is this? A short history
You don't see
of
anything
sea
about
elves.
plants, but
No.
it could be. Here's what you read. You find a book that says Primary Alignment Codex. You find a book that says Temporal Load and Throughput Limits.
Ooh.
Anchor
Talk to me.
Integrity Ledger.
Yes. Uh-huh.
And then on the next section, you see Industrial Survey of North Abravar. Madura Transit and Rail Dominance Index. And then on the last section... Oh, I'm so sorry. I should mention on here. Actually, I'll put it in perspective here so you guys can see. Very important thing to note here. a lot of the bookshelves are quite empty. As if they've gone through. They've been picked apart. The last book that you're able to see, Lars, on this is a book that says Brassborn Memory Integration Trials.
Bingo was his name. Alright, let's see. We're gonna grab this one. We're definitely grabbing this last one for the robot zombies. And then are you finding anything on your end? It's pretty bare here. And then as he says
You're
that,
muted, Jack.
I said, it's bare here too, but I'm still looking.
as he says that, he's gonna go to those two bookshelves that are straight north in the back.
Okay, got it.
And then I found a book to help you about robot zombies.
Oh, the metal zombies? Yeah, I'm curious about those. Like, how? Why?
It's a history of the ones with souls.
Oh!
So it might tell about the ones without souls.
You can have a soul as a metal?
Yeah.
Statue?
There's like a couple. They're the same as you and me, just metal bodies.
Well, I mean, I guess that kind of makes sense. I have feathers and you have horns, so why not metal? All right. Sure. Cool. So,
Okay, cool. Car, from this side where you're looking, you see, I think first off, are you looking at the books on the shelf or the books that Kobamu's already put on the ground?
as I come over, I'm going to take the books he's already put on the ground and push them aside so I know they're separate, and then go through what Kobamu's looking at and with him.
Okay.
And then when we've gone through this bookshelf, I will turn back to the books on the ground, so that way they don't get mixed up with anything else.
Okay, cool.
I
Awesome.
used to work in a bookstore.
On this side, yeah. On this side, you see rail, road, and relay. Movement across Abivar. You see another book that says Madura Line Efficiency Reports. You see another book that says Survey of Frontier Travel Hazards. And then you see Kobamu grab a book and look at it, read it, and drop it on the ground. And as he drops it on the ground, you don't hear a sound of it hitting the floor.
That's interesting. I will go ahead and pick it back up and read the title.
Introduction to Spatial Displacement.
Oh God, yes. Okay. So I'm like, number one, I will just hold that very close. I'm also potentially interested. What was the title of the first title you gave me?
Rail, road, and relay. Movement across Abivar.
I'm gonna take that one too, only because it sounds more like the rails we saw, but I don't know that there isn't some connection because their magic seems to be rooted in technology. So
Sure.
I'm gonna just like, well, maybe, and I'm gonna keep the quiet one in my arm. I'm gonna take the railway one and set it on the table. Does it
Cool.
fly back to where it belongs, or does it stay put?
The railway one?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, just a book.
Okay, I'm gonna hold the other one in my hand. I don't want to
You
leave
got
that
it.
one. I don't know.
There should be a book. Yeah, there it is. That is the book that you have.
Okay.
The one that is moving on its own.
Do I feel it fighting me at all when it's in my arm, or is it just?
It is not. No, it is not fighting you. In my head, it is just truly like it doesn't like be. You don't know. Why am I telling you the answer? You don't know. Okay. It is not fighting you.
Okay, good. I will only because I fear Kobamu moving things. I need to have an order. I am going to hold this book, but continue the research. Like
you got it.
This is mine, but I'm like, please don't. I love you, Kobamu, but this is not the place for an angry, big, giant bear. At least not in his current state. I still, Joe, as an aside, I want to find out what broke him and how I can fix it. I saw him in the past. He did not seem this way.
What broke him? Oh,
Yeah.
What broke Kobamu?
Well, I shouldn't say what broke him. I think I know what broke him, or rather who. I want to know if I can get those connections back again.
You got it.
The things I can do, because now Kobamu just makes me sad because of who he is. Anyway, sorry, that was a complete aside that probably is going to be like that's something else I gotta figure out. So
you notice that the section from where Kobamu grabbed that book has been almost completely cleaned out. But the last thing I will give you is that you notice that there is a book at the bottom, the level just underneath it, that sort of section has been cleaned out as well. But this one seemed to have been maybe cast back into place, as if saying that's not a necessary thing. And you read a title that says Unverified Reports of Duplicate Arrivals.
Oh yes, that yeah, I need that. You had me at unverified. Yes, I need that. Okay, so I'll put that with me too. Let's put that there. Does this, based on these bookshelves here, as I'm going through this, does this seem to be? I want to get the right words because it was something else I was going to look for. Does it seem, based off what I know of the metal undead, and the fact this place was tried to get into, and the fact that it's been ransacked, does it seem like stuff that would go against the lip service of a powerful group like this Lord Dominion? Like, is the stuff here potentially stuff that would go against common lore that people are trying to say? You see what I'm saying? Like, if I'm a powerful group, I'm saying blah 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 blah, and these books are saying not exactly. Is that possibly?
I would say you don't see anything right now that seems to. I mean, because you don't really know very much about these figures that have gone through here. But title-wise, you don't see anything that would seem to be any like any specific sort of like, oh, it's not good. We don't want that. Okay. But you haven't read any of them yet.
No. Okay. I give it back to Drew. We're playing ping pong. So.
You got it. Drew, looking at the direct north section of the library. I love it.
Come on, give Laura something good. What do we got here? I'm just tapping on that new pistol. My thumb's just tapping on the handle.
You got it.
You essentially have a nuke in your hand.
You find a section of books that are I'm just gonna say are right up Lara's alley. The first book that you see, the title is called The Misplaced Hour. And next to it, you see a book that says On Events That Refuse Sequence.
Oh, yeah. That's what Lars is talking about.
You also find I can't believe you're the one that finds this book. You also find a book that says The Weight of Being Watched.
My tail just went straight. This looks important.
Are you asking for that, or just saying to?
No, he's saying it to himself.
I cannot think in my head a reason why Lars would be like, hey, is this important?
He's just like, his tail just straightened, and he's like, being watched, I don't like, but he's thinking it might be a help for like spotting animals out in the wild.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I love that. Cool. Then you see a book that is a lot of it's been cleaned out in this area, but you see a book at the very end here that is actually laying on its opposite side, like it was almost thrown. And it says it's a book that says, it's a title that says A Record Without Beginning.
Yeah, why not? And then I pick it up.
Okay, you got it.
And then, if that's all I've really seen there, I'm gonna put all those books on the table, and I'm gonna head straight east where I seen a book flying out of the shelf.
Straight east, you got it.
Yeah, so next to that chair.
Okay.
I found some interesting books. I'm gonna finish up over here, and then we can look at the books that we got pulled together.
All right, I'm gonna keep going with Kabamu. My buddy here, my reading buddy.
You're doing great.
You want Kobamu's collection?
Oh, yeah. Put it on the table right next to you.
Put it. We're all gonna use separate locations. So how about I'll use my arms. Kobamu use this table, the table closest to us.
You see Kobama just throw a book to that table where the other book is. Just kind of like knocks into it.
Oh, you got good accuracy.
Kobamu been throwing things long time.
It shows.
This would just make it better. This is a China shop too. Okay.
There's a moment where like there's no music here, but if there was music, it would have died down at that statement. It was very important. Okay, cool. Right. Sorry, Car, where do you go next?
So have we cleared or at least looked through the two bookcases to the west now?
You see that there's a couple of other books there, but most of them seem to be a lot of like specific like log books of things.
Are there names of what the logs are for? Just out of curiosity.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. In Carr's mind, he learned history based on dates. So if there's books full of dates, people don't write those down for no reason. So even if it's not important to Carr in the moment, someone might want to know it later. And if he knows about it,
cool.
Makes sense.
Yeah, you see transit taxation and usage fees.
I'll just make a mental note that that's there, and I'll move on.
That gives you kind of the idea of what you're looking at. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm like, all right, probably not right now.
Where do you go next?
So if these two shelves on the west are good, I will just move clockwise to the west side of the north wall based on my perspective.
Okay.
Before I do, I have a question for you.
Go for it.
Is my local ghost friend with us again? Do I have connection with him again?
It has not changed in variants of being harder or easier. It's exactly
Okay.
the same.
No worries. Okay. Then I will continue looking for stuff.
Okay, cool.
Okay, the random grinning is making me nervous, Joe. But go right ahead.
Clinton messaged me asking what I was doing later. That's all. Okay, cool. On this, the northwest section, you find a very interesting book that is titled "The Breacher's Handbook."
Oh,
I will take that one just because
You got it.
breaching could be teleporting. I don't know.
Give me a. Give me a. Do you think sleight of hand would include awareness of hands? Probably not, right? Go ahead and give me an investigation check.
No idea what you're asking, so I'll just roll investigation like you're telling me to. Investigation. Nat 20 for 27.
This book is surprisingly light.
Oh. This is a weird one. Huh. All right. What's a breacher? And I'll stick with the other one. I'll keep that
Okay.
with the. I'm putting that one with the silent one. Like I'm like, all right, well.
You got it. Yeah, it is very light considering its size.
Right. I'm like, huh. Weird.
Okay.
Let's see what's here.
You guys are. It's really funny. You guys are in very interesting sections considering your characters.
Yeah, right. We should be the other way around.
So the next book that you see is called Sulfur, Salt, and Spark.
I will say, I'll take the book and I'll put it on the table behind me. I'm like, this book has the word spark on it, and I'll just keep looking because I don't know what it is.
That's good.
Right next to it, you see volatile principles of refined ignite.
Oh, something about ignite, and I'll take that and put it on the table behind me because I'm like, he might want it, but I don't.
Yeah. You got the jackpot.
And then the last book that you find in there is The Humors of Iron and Oil.
Do I understand the term humors? The alchemical term, does that make sense to me?
I don't know. You tell me.
I would have. What's your world like as far as healing? I mean, I can heal, and we have spells to do that. Does, I guess,
I imagine your healing is more spiritual than anything.
Right. Does lay healing ever mention humors in your world? Do they talk about the 4 humors in your world?
I would say for the Isles, it would be unlikely.
Okay.
If you're asking me,
then
yeah.
I go, okay, well, that's probably not it. And I'll move on because if humors doesn't connect, if I could connect like health with iron, I might go, oh, that undead people. And I might grab it.
Yeah.
If I don't know what humors are, then I'm like, I'll move on.
You got it. Actually, I'm so sorry. This is actually a bigger section here.
Oh. Okay.
You see a couple more. Again, weird. The South Imaean Saber.
Saber like a book or saber like a cat? I mean, blade.
Like a sword.
Like a blade.
Oh, this one's about a weapon type, and I'll put it on the table because they like weapons.
Okay.
Right. And then one more book. It says Steel Before Steam. And this one actually is, there's a word for it, but the colon and stuff underneath it. This one actually says specifically what it is. A history of weapon making before industrialization.
Oh, more weapons. And I'll put it down behind me. I'm holding on the two cool ones that I think are cool.
I'm getting
the rest are like,
excited.
Here you go.
You got it. Okay, cool. Lars, did we handle the section you were in yet? No, we didn't. No, we did not.
I think I moved.
We did not. Okay.
If you're interested in sea elves, there was a small book over there.
What?
There was a book about sea elves over there. If you're interested, it was small.
Yeah.
It just looks like a pamphlet. It's just
Fine.
to read through.
No. You find the book and you see that it actually says salves on it, not sea elves.
Salves. Okay. But salves are cool. I heal. I'll take.
Yeah. It is like that small. Yeah.
You know, like, oh, all right, I can carry that too. Okay. So.
Beautiful. Lars, as you're noting this, are you turning to Carr to like tell him where it is?
I'm like kind of side-eyeing him and pointing out, but still keeping my focus in front of me.
Okay. All right, you got it. Okay, cool. All right. Okay. This section. Sorry.
I don't know why this book's here. It says something about the lost theory of multiple moons.
Stop making stuff up, Drew.
I think that's a fantasy novel.
Okay. You see a book that is a little bit kind of jutting out from the rest of them, kind of like clearly in your like kind of centered in your focus, and it is a book that says you, comma, as observed.
A book about you. And I'll add it to the collection.
Tell me what you do with it.
I go pull it out, and then I just set it down on the table behind me. Just to, like, read it later.
You got it. What's your AC?
18.
Great, awesome. You take 4 points of bludgeoning damage.
From what hit him? What hit him? Did Carr notice?
Oh.
Carr, give me a perception check with disadvantage,
Okay.
as you would be facing completely different direction.
Yeah, no, that's understandable. So a 13 or a 10. I'll take the 10, I guess.
You got it. You have no idea.
Okay.
You heard a thump.
Huh. You all right? You robbed something?
I don't know. Maybe a book flew off the shelf and hit me. I don't see any on the floor.
Does he know what hit him? Oh, okay.
No. Lars, you turn back to the bookshelf.
Yeah.
Cool. You are looking at you're looking at the rest of the section of books, and then all of a sudden you see. That's weird. You, as observed. Thought you put that book down. You turn behind, you look at the table. There's nothing on the table.
Car, do you have a lot of weird things that happen to you?
Yeah. Well, okay, that's a weird question. From my perspective, a little. From your perspective, oh yeah, that's my life.
Oh, what about a book you put on the shelf and then magically reappeared in front of you?
So, Car hears that and looks around and says, okay, who's doing it and why can't I see you? So just...
What?
Yeah. No one answers. Car, no one answers. Just...
Yeah, I'm like, oh, things move around me sometimes. I don't know. It could be me. I've been getting more control of it, but could you not hit Lars? It's not very nice. Because
it hurts.
I bet.
So I'm gonna pick up that book, but this time I'm gonna keep it in my hands.
Okay. It's in your hands.
And then I'm gonna keep looking at the bookshelf. I'm just gonna hold it.
You got it. Okay. You find, and I believe this is the last section here. Clinton, I'm so sorry you have to be here to hear this. Wild Currents and the Living Weave.
I just love his reaction.
We're taking everybody's shit.
Maybe it means like weasels. Sure, why not? And then I just grab it and put it on the table behind me.
Okay, you got it. You keep the other book in your hand?
Yeah, that one's just staying in my hands.
You got it. Okay, cool. Now that Clinton's back, the next book says On the Nature of Unbound Magic. And then there's a colon in it. And then it says magic not as a tool, but a state of being.
No.
Car might like
Sorry?
this one. Car, I found a book of magic.
Oh, that could be helpful. Yeah.
Yeah, it says something about magic and being, magic being, or something.
Okay.
And I'll put it on the table.
Thanks. Yeah, that could help. I need to figure out this spell.
Yeah, and then I put it on the table and just keep looking.
You got it. Last book you find. The First Sparks, pre-formal, pre-formal spellcraft.
Like returning the favor. Another book on magic.
Neat.
And then I'm gonna put it down, and I'm gonna scoot up a chair, and lay down all the books. And Car, these are the books I found. If you wanna look through them.
Yeah, I will. That last one sounds like. So to me, Joe, I just say like my people, because to me, our spiritual work sounds a much more like. I mean, to Car, that sounds like, oh, maybe I can get some insight into what we do based from a different perspective. I have no idea what it's really about, but that's what Car's thinking.
Yeah. Lars, you put all of the books in a pile in front of you?
Yeah, I'm still keeping the one in my arms. Because
Okay.
I want to ask Car about it, because it was just really weird that it reappeared.
Yeah. You haven't opened it yet.
Yeah. And I want you to look at this book, the weird one.
All right, well,
I put it on the table, and then it popped back up on the bookshelf. And it sounds weird.
Yeah, but this place is weird. I'll take a look
Okay,
at
so
it.
Lars, you go to hand it to Carr.
Like I hold it out and show him so he can read the title, and then if he picks it up,
Okay,
that's
you
fine.
as observed. Carr, what do you do?
Carr cocks his head and goes, maybe divination magic? I don't know. I don't know what. I mean, I use clairvoyance. I'm not sure that would help us right now, but I mean, if you want me to read it, I guess I can. I don't know.
Magic. You might be better at that than me.
Lately, I'm not so sure, but maybe.
So I'm gonna hand him the book, but I'm going to
Okay.
like keep my eyes like focused on that book.
Do I have it?
Carr,
Yes.
give me an athletics check.
Wait, well, before I take it, are the books I'm carrying going to overload me with this one?
We'll say no for the sake
Okay,
of simplicity.
then. So athletics? Yeah, that's funny, Joe. Oh my God. 21. A nat 20 for 21.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna say, Carr, you feel all of a sudden this book starts to try to leave your grasp, and you say no. And Lars, as you're trying to kind of keep an eye on it, Lars, give me a perception check.
That's 16.
Okay, cool. Remind me one more time. What's your AC?
18.
Okay, great, cool. You see Carr just wind up and smack you in the side of the face with this book.
Did I do that? Do I?
Oh, Carr, from your perspective, you did not do that. You just held on.
Okay.
You take 4 points of bludgeoning damage.
Is it fighting me though?
It is now fighting you. Yes, yeah, it's wanting another go.
I'm like, this one isn't me. I'm gonna let it go. You ready?
Okay.
Okay, good. Ready or not? And I let it go.
Cool. You let it go. At this point, ironically, it is aware it is being observed. It opens up in front of you, Lars, and you see there's only one sentence in it. Do you read it?
Probably.
That's a horrible answer to say at a D&D campaign. You want to try that again so that the DM
Yeah,
can help you in this
reads it.
adventure that you're trying to have? Probably. I don't know. I read it off screen.
Yeah. Yeah, he reads it.
Okay, cool. As you do, the sentence, that answer threw me so much I lost my place. Hold on. What a crazy thing to say. Probably. I don't know. Okay. The book opens and there is a single sentence that says, "A figure stands reading, unaware. They have been here before." And we're going to pause you guys there.
I will be back.
Kaelinor, Riaris. What's up?
Life is
going?
good.
It is a darkened night. The fire itself is starting to kind of go down. As you see, Rouvert is still nursing what looks to be maybe his fourth or fifth drink of wine. And you're not sure if he's being quiet in contemplation or if he's maybe falling asleep.
So, I mean, anyways, as I was saying, when I was a kid, and when I used to, hey, you still up over there?
I was a very powerful wizard.
Hmm?
Hmm?
What?
What?
You're awake, okay. What was I saying?
Yes, I remember.
What was that? What was? Oh. Well, some wine you got here, Riviere. This is. Whew.
Mm.
Wow.
My Kaelinor, you still on your first drink? Wait.
I still am. I think she's been slowly sipping it and just really taking her time with it, because she's like, why would I get drunk in the middle of parts, guys? But Rios, you were saying something about when you were a child?
No. I don't think I would talk about that. That's crazy talk.
No, I remember.
No, you were sleepy. You don't remember anything. No.
The great powerful wizard. The great powerful wizard doesn't remember anything. Rios, that's insulting to the man.
Says the one who's not drinking the wine offered. Who's insulting more? Who?
I am taking my time to enjoy this delicious wine.
It's been like 3 hours. I mean, what? I don't know what I was gonna say. I don't know that it matters. What even time? What is time? What is time? What time is it? What is time at this point? Right?
Oh, it's about
No, he fell. I think he fell asleep again.
There?
Hmm?
No. Perhaps it is time that we call it a night.
Mm-hmm.
Perhaps some sleep for everyone.
I think that is a good idea. Mm-hmm.
Yes, because you look like you're about to pass out actually in front of the fire, so maybe I set up.
Take offense to that. Deep offense. I will find my way, I'm sure, to wherever I am sleeping. Mm-hmm.
It's a 1 bedroom.
Okay.
I was gonna sleep out here anyway, unless you both would like the comforts of. I know hangovers can be quite horrible in the morning. You guys want to go into the caravan?
Oh my gosh, Kaelinor, you see all of a sudden Rouvert I am going to assume that you are not have never met a dwarf.
I think she actually just laughs at that. Truly, it's like, and then slips into dwarvish.
You see him stand up. He doesn't get that much bigger, but he stands up. Madam, a dwarf has not had a hangover ever. There's never been an account. We don't have them.
Well, I look forward to seeing you bright and early in the morning then, Revere.
I will be up before you.
I'll let you do that. But
Great.
we'll definitely both be up before Riaris, so I think he's
Well,
actually passed out.
If we're getting to the
I'm
point
not.
of...
I'm just. Have you ever looked at the fire, like really kind of just?
All right. Well, it's one thing to interrupt a host. It's another thing to interrupt a host about some babbling about a fire. I'm going to try to stomach that insult and write it down in my dream journal to make sure that I put it away. Good evening.
You see him stomp off into it.
There's just a smile on Caitlin's face. This feels a little too similar of the conversation she's had earlier in her childhood, in her life, with a certain someone, and just goes, "Good night, Revere. Sleep well." And then she'll look to Riaris and goes, "Okay."
Where's he going?
To bed. Apparently, I insulted him by suggesting he would have a hangover.
Ooh. Oh. Yeah, sure. That was. I'll tell you. I'll do first watch. That sounds good, right? I'll do watch. I'll do that. That seems like a good idea.
You could, but I could. I would prefer it if you took second watch. Perhaps some rest would be good for you.
What are you saying? Why are you saying it? Why are you saying that?
Well, earlier we fought the trolls and you did quite a lot of work to defeat those other things in the forest, and then we had to deal with the Leonin, and then now we're here, and
Trolls were like 4 days ago. I don't know what you're talking about. It's crazy.
it was actually less than a day. So perhaps, let me set up your bedroll at least, and I think Caitlin starts grabbing a bedroll and just is like, just setting up some sort of
All right.
cushion or
Are
blanket.
you? Hold on. Are you putting me to bed right now? What is happening? What is this?
I'm just helping.
I have
Never put you to bed.
no.
Unless I don't know.
I can roll out a bed mat. I'm capable of that. Thing I've done a lot of times.
A lot of times.
Riaris, give me a perception saving throw. Give me a wisdom saving throw, I guess.
Perception saving throw. 18.
18? Okay, not bad. Cool. As you are having this conversation with Kaelinor, you hear this like sudden sort of flap of wings that seems to be kind of careening towards you as the bird that was following you earlier seems to have come back and lands on your shoulders. Might scare the shit out of you, but
Oh shit, we're under. I'm gonna tumble off wherever I'm sitting on. Oh. Saw that.
Yes.
Oh. Hey.
Though the
Wait,
wings.
hold on. Shh. Wait, don't say anything. I gotta pick out some meat from this. Hold on. Give company. Ow, fuck, ow. Shit. Damn it. You were saying?
Perhaps you and your new companion could rest for a little bit, then take a watch. That feels like the most logistic.
She just got here. Why would we go to sleep?
She might be tired of her long flight. Spoken to her?
She just got here, and then you just started talking. When would I have had a chance? Fine, fine. I see. You know, you made our friend run away. You insulted him. I'll go. Go lay down. Go lay down.
Thank you.
Lay it up. Yeah, I know. I don't know either. Everything's fine. Stop biting my finger. Right. I'm gonna go over there. You wake me up in enough time. All right. Don't stay up too late.
I would never.
I'm going to gracefully walk over to the far side of the fire and equally gracefully lay out a sleeping bag of sorts.
Okay. Kaelin,
Okay,
you
we'll see
see...
that. Yes.
Yeah, go ahead.
No. I think she just sits near the fire watching Rioris go. Yeah, well, maybe just pull out her scimitar and, like, clean it. That's probably still blood and guts and gross things on it. So we'll do some weapon maintenance. And she waited.
Okay. Kaelinor, roll me a history or nature check. Your call.
Ooh. History or nature? Let's go history. A 21? That's a 16 apparently.
Okay. Cool.
Guys, I thought it was a 9, okay?
Yeah. Correct me if I'm wrong. Riars, was it a falcon? What was it that you... The falcon, right? Yeah. Okay, cool. Kaelin, you noticed that upon closer inspection, this falcon, it's the tip of its wings are white. That wasn't like the one that Riars conversed with.
I don't like that. At all. What's the falcon doing? Weird question, I know. Where is it?
Looking at you, just observing.
I think Kaelin, cleaning her scimitar, will look up from it and just look at the falcon and lean in a little close. You are a friend, aren't you? You look rather different.
Lead persuasion check.
Persuasion. A 25. Paladin things.
You see the falcon cock its head to one side and cock it to the other.
Undecided, I see then. Well, it is not much. And I don't know if falcons can drink wine, but we'd like to share some as your other friend, and looks over at Rios, is sleeping or attempting to. And I'll put the goblet of wine that is still probably only not even half drunk just next to me.
In response, you see the falcon fly over to where Riars's words lance is, and stands on it.
It's not my weapon, it's his, but he's rather good with it. Are you just keeping watch? Oh, Killing, this is so stupid. I can't believe you're talking to a bird. It's fine. We've done crazy things. Call once if you would like me to come over to you and lift the lance. Call, and don't say anything if you don't, I guess.
Kilnor, you see a look from this bird that is very roll me an animal handling check, I'm gonna say.
I'm so, Joe, I'm so good at those. I promise you. I'm so, you know what? An even 10. I ain't gonna complain about it.
Cool. A 10 is not bad. 10 is enough to recognize this bird kind of like looks at you and kind of cocks his head to the side. And you see birds are very limited in the expression that they can make. But you've never seen a bird make this expression that is a response to your question. That you kind of get the feeling of this bird is like, you get a feeling this bird is like kind of just calling you an idiot. Like, no, idiot. That's what the bird's doing.
Yeah. It's like, I don't speak bird. I'm having a full conversation with you thinking you can understand me, and maybe it's the wine. I only drank half, it can't be the wine. I wish Carl was here. Maybe Carl can.
Ting, ting, ting.
Okay, I'm all right. I get up. I pick up my scimitar.
You see the bird open its wings wide at you getting up.
I'm gonna sit back down.
Ting, ting, ting.
I'm just gonna assume you. It's a lance. It changes stone sometimes. Now you're looking at me like I'm dumb, and I don't know how I feel about it.
Well, that response to say to a bird is crazy, because I'm trying to think in my head like what
the bird do? What the bird
yeah.
do? I don't. Can you just? What is the intelligence of birds? Actually, no, screw it. Kale is fuck it. We're gonna do it. I'm gonna use detect thoughts on a bird. That feels dumb, but we're gonna do it. I can do it, and I get it back. Yeah, fuck it. What does this do? I can read the
you got it. Surface thoughts of this bird is how the hell do I communicate for them to put their weapons down? Never had to do this before.
Kilno puts her shield down, or puts it away even. Puts her scimitar away.
It was drop. Yeah, I assume you haven't unsheathed your sword. It's probably still in its sheath.
Yeah. Damn. Caleb just looks at the damn bird and is like, "You can just ask like that. I'm sorry, I didn't know that you, What do you mean you've never done this before?"
Oh, okay, magic too. Can you hear my thoughts right now?
Yes, only surface level. I don't really want to dig deeper just in case.
Well, that's...
And it's impolite, obviously.
Yeah. Very impolite. I don't know where you come from, but that's not a... You gotta warn people before you do that.
Well, obviously I don't come from around here. What are you...
I could have had very private information that I was thinking about at the time.
Well, did you?
I don't know. Did I?
I don't know. That's why I'm asking you.
What are you doing here?
It's a long story. But the short of it is we are travelers, not from around here. Come from
Yeah.
places.
Listen, I don't need to read your thoughts to recognize that. That's why I'm here.
Okay. We're just trying to get back to our ship. We were told to maybe go to Darris Wharf and charter something to get back to the Isles, or I don't know. We were told a story about the Bastille, so I'm curious about that. But that's neither here nor there. Are you? This isn't polite. Are you a humanoid? I have a friend who does something similar to you of transforming into animals. Or are you just a bird who can think? If that's the case, you're rather clever.
Okay, I'm gonna spell this part out for you. If I was, wouldn't you think I had turned into a human by now?
Well, yes, but unless you were being targeted, captured, on the run for your life, then probably not. I would have stayed in disguise. It's easier.
Then why would I answer that question?
That is fair, but I'm a stranger to you. So,
With weapons. Ting ting.
weapons are only often used in self-defense.
Not these weapons.
What do you mean by that?
Kiana, roll me a history check.
I don't like it here. Okay. Oh, for fuck's sake. It's a nat 20 for a 25.
Kaelinor. The Aarakocrans that you have met, you could count on one hand, right? There's Carr. There's that figure in Gonbold.
Oh, yeah.
And then there was that... Yeah. Where did he go?
Oh, fuck.
You see, this bird is looking at your certain aspects of your weaponry and your armor as if they've seen something similar before.
I'm getting really sick and tired of my people leaving bad reputations. I assume you recognize the emblems on some of the weaponry here?
Okay, now we're getting somewhere.
Yeah, you could have fled with that, actually. And
I couldn't. I didn't know who you were.
dude, where were you flying from? You just swooped in.
I'll be asking the questions around here.
Alright, I'm an open book. What do you want to know?
I want to know what you know. Because clearly it's something. Based on you realizing that you're not the first one wearing stuff like that has passed by here.
Sorry, passed by here?
Mm-hmm. And don't tell me that you're friends with Aarakocrans.
I am, actually. Ship's navigator is an Aarakocran. He's an Ashwing.
And I'm sure you asked him to come along with you, just like the last one.
Separated. And we're trying to get back to them.
I'll tell you what. We can leave this here. If tomorrow you fly south and don't come anywhere near us, because we'll be watching.
Perhaps it's best if you give me a direction then, so I know where not to go near you.
You want to travel to Dare's Wharf, right?
Potentially, but it all depends on what. And she'll flick her head over to Riaris. What our first mate wants to do.
Dare's Wharf or the destruction of whatever those horrible land creatures are doing in Hasamal, right?
Depends. We've heard there's a rebellion of some sort. And that one.
Human, you're making things very difficult for me right now.
Listen, I want to get out of here. As quick and seamlessly as possible.
Great.
Sure.
If you go either of those directions, we won't have a problem.
Unfortunately, though, that decision isn't really up to me.
You're smart enough to read thoughts. You can figure it out. Flies off.
What the fuck?
We'll pause you there.
Lads, I need to go take a walk.
I wouldn't go anywhere just yet. Horace.
I am ready.
Your last bit of consciousness you were able to ignite that spark. But you knew that doing so meant very well the end of your life. What's going through your mind?
I think all he's thinking about is how, it's the last thing, or one of the last things his mother told him before he lost what was the closest thing to a friend. One of the closer things to a friend he had was one day one of us would learn what happens when we don't act. And so in that moment, he was acting in order to try to save others instead of himself, in the hopes to save them, unlike he did with Pip. And I think in his unconscious state, he is like muttering over and over again the incantation for banishment, even though he never learned it, even like after the trauma of losing Pip. Because he knows in this moment as well, if he could have pulled that spell off, it probably could have saved everyone as well.
Faustus, as you tackle Merquant just in time for this large explosion, you guys are both pitted back against rocks, but it is enough where there is debris that seems to kind of blast out at you. And I'm not going to give you damage, but I am going to ask Faustus to roll me a concentration saving throw on his fairy fire that he has up.
Uh, 17 on the dice for a 22.
Okay. Faustus, if you lost concentration, fairy fire would be down, and therefore there would be no light to even possibly find Horace to see if you can keep him alive. So, in this moment, you are on the ground over Merquant. You look up, placing a hand, sort of probably a bloodied hand, reaching out across, looking at what looks to be the skeletal remains of the Mother of the Mountain. And then you see some of the flesh, pile of flesh, starts to fall off, fall away. And you see nose and mouth of Horace. It is your turn. What do you do?
Faustus, I'll take one last look at Merquant to make sure that he's okay. And then I think it's that like slow motion where he's down on the ground and kind of starts off on his hands and feet, diving towards Horace until he can get to his feet. And just, I think he dives headfirst into all of the gore and everything else to wrap his arms underneath Horace's arms.
Putting mechanics into this, what is your move speed?
30 feet.
Okay, so it does have to get up.
Yep.
Thankfully, you do have line of sight, so you can see. 5, 10, 15. You are exactly 10 feet away from Horace. Before any actions.
Yeah.
Please continue.
I mean, that's all I can do in this round.
This started the round, so that was your movement.
Okay, got it. I mean, that's. I mean, I would shout back over my shoulder for Ogra. Anything I can do requires touch. I'm still 10 feet away. I can't get to it.
You can take the dash if you wanted to see if you're able to get close enough for that.
Yes.
Cool. Then. And I'll say in that case, as you do so, Faustus, go ahead and describe to me what you do to be able to get to a point of being able to touch Horace.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a full like dive into the gore and the muck, throwing it backwards enough so he can get his hands underneath Horse's arms and chest to pull him up and out. And I think as he does, he pulls him back to where he's like on top of Faustus now, and then just kind of rolls him sideways, shouting for. Well, actually, no. I honestly at this point I think he did the one shout to Ogre, and then from there it's just silence. Just trying not to draw more attention because we don't know that we're out of the woods yet.
Yeah. You're looking down at Horace's cut up face. You see that he's breathing, but just barely. Mechanically speaking, Horace has 2 death saving fails. Ogre, it is your turn. You hear the explosion, and you hear Faustus yell your name.
Ogre's going to shimmy her way out of the little nook and cranny she got herself out of. And I put the lantern down right by the entrance.
Okay.
And I want to use all my movement to try to get out of this area. Can I see how far that'll take me?
What is your move speed?
40, or sorry, that's wrong. 30 feet, and I don't know if it counts. Climbing is the same.
Cool. Yeah. So say climbing over like some of the debris that you have to kind of move over from here. I think there's a possibility that some of the stuff actually shifted, but Ogre, you're able to kind of vault over certain pieces to be able to make sure that your speed does not decline from that.
Mm-hmm.
30 gets you to the point where you can see Merquant is on the ground, but is now kind of like lifted himself to a knee as he is just staring forward. As you look at his eye line and you see Faustus holding Horace's head in this purplish sort of fairy fire that is still around.
Can I use a bonus action to summon Muffins and ride Muffins the rest of the way?
One inch here. Yeah. So here's the weird thing I'll say. I'm trying to make sure that we're doing this as much by the book as possible. Muffins can move through 1 inch. No problem.
Mm-hmm.
Ogre has difficult terrain to move through. And there is still that one spot at 5 feet, which would end up being 10 of difficult terrain.
Okay. How far away, like how many feet is Horse far from me?
That is 20 feet.
Feet. Okay, I'm in range. Ogre's just going to does a simple "don't go" and use healing word on him. Um, 16 points of healing goes straight into him.
Beautiful. Forrest, you're gonna make it. But I'd like you to roll that final death saving throw for me. If it saves, you're good. And if it fails, ultimately, you're good.
Good. Roll a 5.
Okay. With that 5, Horace, you're starting to slip. As you do, your understanding of death has been described a number of different ways, but often described in the idea that the nicest version of it is that you get to be with the people you love that have passed on. You find yourself in this momentary sort of state, just sort of drifting down, as if connecting for the first time. And you see figures facing away from you. First one turns to look at you. And it's you, Horace. But there's a scar across his face. And another turns. And you can see it's missing an eye. And another turns. And you see the jacket, that jacket. The left sleeve is laying vacant inside. You see them all turn to look at you, and they are all you. We got another one. They all turn and look at each other. Another one says, and bitch has got to get it right one day, huh? What's your name, friend?
Horace.
Yeah, somehow we all knew you were going to say that. Well, might as well come over so we can show you the ropes. You see them start to turn, and then you hear from somewhere beyond, through an endless sort of cascade of notes and rhythms and pieces of music that seem to kind of flow in and out, but mostly following into this rhythmic sort of sound of toned drums. You hear, "Don't go." And you see versions of you. Turn around, look at you. You coming? Horace, what do you do?
I take one step forward. I look back towards the voice, contemplating. Because it's so peaceful here. I turn back to the rest of them. And I look to say, I'm sorry, but this isn't my fate. It was yours. And I turn back around and start running towards the voice.
The one that originally greeted you shouts back, "Hey!" You turn and look.
Yeah.
You want to do us a favor?
What's that?
They all look at each other and they all seem to nod as if they all know what the favor is. Bring one of her back here. It's about time, I think.
I sort of like stand up straight at the realization of what he's asking. And I just give him a nod and turn and run again.
Or as you come to with a huge gasp, Faustus holding you in his arms up above is this smoky purple fire. As you look past Faustus' face into these plumes of purple, you see a couple of motes of light against the darkness there. Almost looks like stars. On the ceiling. And with that, we're going to end tonight's session. See you all next week.